33043 on the docket. Heavenly Angel number 283, resurrected to sue her family for burying her next to her deceased aunt.
Judge, when I had done died, my family buried me on there next to my auntie. But see, me and my auntie never got along. Even after she died, up there in heaven, I hadn't seen her one time. Suppose she's down there in hell now. I suppose it wouldn't be funny to laugh at that either, but here we are, and I'm suing them for eternity for the rest of their lives just because they know she and I never got along. In fact, she never even liked me.
Now do you have on a green robe in my courtroom?
Your Honor, I figured you were going to say that. But before we go any further, let me just reassure you, they didn't have any more extra mediums up there in heaven, so I was stuck wearing this old thing.
Stop it. Now, it says here that you have an issue with your family and you're suing them for $23 million. Now, how did they treat you when you were alive?
My auntie always felt she was better than everybody. That's why she never let her kids come and play with us on the holidays. She distanced herself from us and the rest of the family, and when I called her on it, she said, "You don't need to talk to me to know that I am your family and I care about you." And I said, "Well, Auntie, if I'm going through such a hard time and difficult, trying trials and tribulations at this time in my life, and I can't call you, then what's the point of family?" She told me after looking at me so horribly, Judge, that she disowned me. And from that day forward, we never spoke again. Judge, she's the one that's selfish. I've been her family her whole life. She never even told me she loved me. Well, nobody asked you. What done happened? She got that boy there, Michael. Michael took her down to that house and then got her pregnant. She ended up dead. By the way, how did you get into heaven? Well, she's going through something. That's her problem. That's not the whole family's problem. We don't need to call her and go over to her house to check on her. As long as she's alive, you know. That's how we knew she's all right. But when we got the call she was dead, of course we showed up to the funeral. We couldn't be there for anything else in her life while she was alive. So that was the perfect time for us to all come together. Even as a baby, she would sit there and just cry all night until somebody in the house picked her up. She always needed a little bit of extra special attention to her.
You came up in my courtroom from the heavens above, and you know we don't operate like that. There's no way I have the authority to judge you from here on earth. Now you need to go back up there to heaven, go talk to God, and ask him, what do you want to do with your family and yourself? And while you up there, ask him to send me some extra mediums. I've never heard of that before. The case has been adjourned.